Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your entrepreneurship tutor, Professor Henry Buisa of Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. Today, I want to talk about the youth. I'm dedicating this talk to the youth and parents of the youth. Yes, Nelson Mandela told us, the youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow. And indeed, the youth keep waiting to become the leaders of tomorrow. But attention, caution. There is no such thing as free lunch. Milton Friedman told us, And this lady tells us, almost nothing is presented to you on a silver platter. You have to really work for it. That's Catherine Witt. So the youth, yes, you are leaders of tomorrow, but there is no such thing as free lunch. And Nelson Mandela goes on to tell us, to the youth of today, I also have a wish to make. Be the script writers of your destiny and feature yourselves as stars that show the way towards a brighter future. So Nelson Mandela tells you'll be the future leaders, but write your own script. And Mandela goes on to say, education is the greatest engine of personal development. It is through education that the daughter of a peasant can become a doctor, that the son of a mine worker can become the head of the mine, that a child of farm workers can become the president of a great nation. Yes. Through this talk, video if you want, I wish to contribute towards educating the youth so that they can become the future. Yes, using my entrepreneurship teachings, I want to craft my talk using the word youth itself. I'm talking to the youth, parents of the youth, and I'm using the word youth. What does youth mean to me? The Y in youth, it's you the youth. Who are you? Ask yourself. Are you yourself? What can you do as you? That's the Y in youth. The O in youth means organize. Learn to organize yourself. And the U in youth, be unstoppable. You are unique. Be unique. Pursue that which is in you with stamina. And the T in youth is think outside the box. Be entrepreneurial. And finally, the H in the youth is help out, volunteer, build your CV. Now let me take each letter one by one. You, that means you do some self-assessment. Be yourself. Don't allow peer pressure to consume you. Discover yourself. Ask yourself, what advantages do I have that others don't have? Skills, talents. What do I do better than anyone else? Be genuine yourself. What do other people see as my strengths? Which of my achievements can I be most proud of? What values do I believe in that others fail to exhibit? List all positive things you can think of which you think you possess. Try to maintain, if not improve, on these positives. Discovering this side of you will help you fulfill the H in youth. Look at this example. One youth identified strength. I have work experience with customer relations. I have good interpersonal, analytical, and critical thinking skills. I am people-oriented. Social engagement is my superpower. Good with public speaking, presentation, and communication skills. You see, this self-assessment brought this youth to discover those strengths. Next, remember you are a human. Hence, you have some negative alongside the positive that you have listed. So ask yourself, what tasks do I usually avoid because I don't feel confident doing them? What do people around me see as my weaknesses? Am I completely confident in my education and skills? If not, where are my weaknesses? What are my negative work habits? For example, am I often late? Am I disorganized? Do I have a short temper? Or am I poor at handling stress? What do I need to improve to achieve my goal? What are my bad habits? No, after listing your negatives, organize yourself, which will be the O in youth, to work on them, to convert them to positives. Your parents, teachers, best friends could help you identify. Just ask them, why do you think I know I don't do well? Now, here is an example of a youth who identified their weaknesses. You know, I need to practice my verbal skill in English. I don't have work experience in the hospitality industry. I don't have a clear career plan. I find it difficult to visualize my potential. Culture shock and adapting to a new country is my problem. Time management for personal study and work life is my problem. And work life is my problem. Adapting to Vancouver, whether it is primarily cloudy here. Now, this was, we're talking about youth, global youth. This was a European and American youth. Now, the O, organized. You have already discovered the weaknesses in you. So you organize yourself to convert those weaknesses into your strengths. Now, to be organized, always write things down. Trying to remember things will not help you to stay organized. You should try writing them down. Make schedules and deadlines. Organized people set goals with deadlines and make and keep schedules which they stick to. Don't procrastinate. The longer you wait to do something, the more difficult it will be to get it done. Give everything a home. It's easy to get lost if you don't have a home, isn't it? Keeping your life organized means keeping your things in their proper places. Organized people keep order by storing things properly and by labeling and storage spaces. Keep only what you need. More stuff means more clutter. People who live organized lives only keep what they need and what they really, really want. So these 5 tips can start you getting organized. And that is the O in youth. The U in youth, unique. Invest in uniqueness. Be unstoppable. Remember, you have now discovered something about you, the Y in the youth. In youth, you may have discovered a talent in you, what people admire in you, or what people think well about you. You can still ask a friend or a parent to tell you what they think you are good at. That will be your uniqueness. Invest in it and never look back. Pursue it and be unstoppable about its pursuance. Yes, Nelson Mandela tells us a winner is a dreamer who never gives up. And Ted Turner says, you can never quit. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. And Godwin Oroviroro tells us, never forget that quitters never win, and winners never quit. Quitters have no success story to tell, so don't surrender your dreams. Inside it is a big success. So once you have discovered your strong points, pursue them and never quit. It may be hard, but keep going. A sleep is not a fall. If you sleep, wake up and continue. Now, the T in youth, think out of the box. Thinking outside the box, also thinking out of the box, or thinking beyond the box and thinking outside the square is a metaphor that means to think differently, unconventionally, or from a new perspective, to think imaginatively using new ideas instead of traditional or expected ideas. So don't just think like the peers do. What can you do differently? That means being creative, being imaginative, and this you can practice slowly by slowly. Let's see. Look at those dots. Those dots are 9. And now, using only 4 straight lines and without lifting your pencil or pen from the paper, join these 9 dots, making sure you touch each dot only once. Yes, be creative. See how you can join them using only 4, but the lines must be straight. 4 straight lines. Try it. Try. Well, stop this video, try, and then start it. Did you do something like that? Yes. These are 4 straight lines. Every dot has been touched, but not twice. There are other versions. So which one was yours? Try again. That means you are building your creativity. And now, look at this. How many squares can you see and count here? Yes? How many are there? Don't tell me 16. You must see beyond 16. Thinking outside the square. You know? Thinking out of the box. Thinking beyond the box. 17? No. Trying. 22? Trying. 24? 28? You are trying. Try to see whether you can discover 30 squares here. Yes. You can Google and learn about this term scamper. There are many creativity techniques that will make you start thinking outside the box. Now, the H in youth, the last is help out, volunteer. You know, volunteering adds experience to your CV. Whether it's a teaching or sports project, to animals and conservation work, to hospice or community center, you can make real difference. In step 1, or the Y in youth, you may have discovered your strengths. Letting them lie idle will deny you their future. Volunteering will enhance them. Yes. And Nelson Mandela tells us, there can be no greater gift than that of giving one's time and energy to help others without expecting anything in return. Yes. And we're told, volunteers are not paid, not because they are worthless, but because they are priceless. And we are told again that volunteer activities can foster enormous leadership skills. The non-profit professional volunteer world is a laboratory for self-realization. And finally, look at that. Volunteers do not necessarily have the time. They just have the heart. Volunteering, it will build your CV. Many times we go out, the employers want experience. Volunteering can give you that experience. Try it out. And that you'd have now spelled the word youth. Now, what do you see here? Just look around. Good. Nelson Mandela says, we must use time wisely and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. This youth are overindulging, abusing substance. Do you want to do that? So, a message to every youth. Do not let anyone look down on you because you are young. That is the teachings from the Bible. And Mandela tells us it always seems impossible until it's done. So, unstoppable. Try. It's not impossible. Try to do something. Don't wait until you are given that leadership. Try. You will emerge. You will not be given leadership. No, I'm saying try. Try. And the word try means time to reinvent yourself. Try. T. This is the time. R. To reinvent yourself. Good. Like and share. Please leave your comment below. Good. And thanks for the watch. Have a youthful day, won't you? And please build your leadership. Thank you.